Hoy Arisen! With the launch of Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen, a wide breadth of gameplay improvements and features are being added to the game through several feature updates as well as the Dark Arisen DLC. And with that, new Arisens are rising up throughout the realms, and I think even some previous Arisens are returning from beyond the Rift and playing the game again. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 travel tips with you. Some of these, even if you're a veteran player, you might not know because the game doesn't tell you. Others are relatively straightforward. Now, if you have any other tips, please share them in the comments below. If it's a good tip, if it's something that I don't know, then I might feature and test it out in a future video. All right, with that, let's get started. The first tip is when you're out traveling, make sure that you always have 3 things. One is a camping kit, and these you can find scattered throughout the world. You can find them at campsites, or you can actually purchase them from some vendors. 2 is a stock of healing items, and you can make them from green warish. You can purchase them at a store. You may not need the healing items to fill up your inventory because encumbrance can be an issue in this game if you have a mage with you. So if you already have a mage in your party, you probably don't need to do that much healing unless it's an emergency, because the mage will be focused on that for most of the time. But yeah, 2 is a stock of healing items, and 3, it's not as necessary in Dragon's Dogma 2 as it was in Dragon's Dogma 1, but lantern oil. Because if you are out there at night, and let's say you don't have a camping kit because it was destroyed or something, you need to make sure that you have light available to you at will. If you don't have a lantern and you're out there at night, this has happened to me before. I was out adventuring, I was early game, early level on this PC save. I came upon several camps filled with enemies, and I thought I was going to do fine, so I headed to this tower, this crumbling abandoned fortress, so that I could defeat the enemies inside and then have a bit of respite because I did not have a camping kit with me and I was running out of oil. My health was very low, and I approached the tower and skeletons spawned. And inside the tower was a skeleton king, and he killed my pawns, and I was trapped at the top of the tower with no health, so I had to put myself in a position where I could hide and wait for the sun to rise. It was actually quite pathetic. I wish I had video footage of it. I think I took a screenshot, but that happened to me once early on in the playthrough, and because I didn't have a camping kit or anything with me, and my pawns were dead, and everything was far away, I didn't have a fairy stone, I just had to wait it out. I had to wait for the sun to rise so that the skeletons could dissipate and I could flee to the nearest town and escape. So always make sure that you have those survival items with you. Some healing items, a lantern, and a camping kit. And tip number 2 is that if you're out of lantern oil out in the field, if you find like a rotten scrag of beast and a rotten harspud, then you can combine those to create lantern oil. All the rotten items in your inventory are not useless. You can use them to craft stuff. So make sure that you don't sleep on the combinations in the game because they could really save you in a pinch. Now the third tip, I don't know how I didn't know this for the longest time, and it might have been because on my first playthrough, maybe my camping kits kept getting destroyed or something, but camping kits are reusable. They're not a one-time use. You use them, and then when you're done with the camping kit in the morning, you pack it up, and whoever had the camping kit in their inventory, it goes back into their inventory. The only complication is that if you do get attacked in the night, the less expensive the camping kit is, like if it's a modest camping kit, the likelihood of it getting destroyed is much higher if you get attacked in the night. But just know that if you camp out in the wilderness, it's not a 100% safe thing to do. Now, I don't know, maybe someone can tell me if clearing out enemies in the surrounding area reduces the percentage chance of you getting attacked in the night. Let me know in the comments because I'm not sure about that. I always do it as a matter of course, but maybe someone has some hard data that they can share with me. Now the 4th tip is if you're tired of getting ambushed in tall grass because you can't see the enemies, use a fire spell or use something like a fire arrow and shoot that tall grass and burn it down. As you're walking through it, you can shoot flames out if you're a sorcerer or a mage. Just take care of it in advance. It's actually quite fun because as you're going through, the enemies catch on fire who are hiding in there, because there's nothing more annoying to me than getting ganked by choppers as I'm trying to just travel from one location to another. It's like, dude, just stop. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get through this grass. So yeah, just burn it out. Burn them out. Now, the final tip you may not know, as you go through the world, you'll come across these bridges here, these wooden bridges, and they're, of course, tied to the posts, the retaining posts, by ropes. If you cut those ropes, the bridge will fall. But what you might not know is that you can shoot that bridge and the bridge will come down and you can jump on it and climb it like a ladder. So I didn't know this for a while until the end of my first playthrough many years ago, and the game does not tell you this. This is kind of like a hidden feature of the interactable environment. So, all right, those are the 5 tips I have for you today. I've got some other videos in the tips series. I hope this was helpful to you. Be kind to one another, enjoy Dragon's Dogma, and delight in the joy of adventure. I'll see you next time.